In this video, we're going to go over the HeyBike Mars. This thing is an awesome e-bike. It gets about 47 miles on one charge. Let's get to it. Now, when this thing came, the box was huge. It took 2 FedEx guys to bring it to the front door. Inside the box, it was completely wrapped up in bubble wrap and all kind of protective layers in order to keep it from getting scratched and dinged during transport. After a few minutes of taking everything off, it really was a snap to put together. The hardest part was actually getting all the plastic wrap and all the shipping stuff off of it. Now, once you got all the shipping stuff off of it, it was a breeze to just snap it in place. It folded in half and locked. You had the seat, the handlebars, and the pedals to put on. It comes with an included kit. It has all the pedals in there, and it has all the tools you need to go ahead and put it together. Now, the pedals are put on with a 15mm wrench. The handlebars, you have to use an Allen wrench, and the seat, you have to use an Allen wrench. The hardest part was lining the handlebars up with the wheel. Other than that, it was a breeze to put this bike together. Now, the seat is adjustable. There's a certain depth that it has to be. All in all, it was very easy to put this bike together. Now you just got to charge it. Now, this bike can fold up real easily. You pull 2 latches and it's ready to go in the back of your truck or your SUV. Just pull that latch there and just pull this latch here. Your handlebars are going to slide down, and then your bike is going to fold up. Just like that. And you can pick that bike up, put it in the back of your truck or SUV like I mentioned, and you're good to go. Once you get to where you're going, you can just pull it out of the back of your truck and flap it around and pull it up. There you go. And it's not going to come apart. They have safety latches on there to keep it from coming apart while you're riding. Now, what I really like about this bike is that this center latch right here, this holds the whole thing together. So you're able to fold this bike in half, and you could transport this bike in a truck or an SUV, or you could put it on a bike rack. And you just pull this latch down here and it locks in place. And this lock is not going to come undone unless you slide this lever all the way up and pull it like that. And it just breaks in half. For the handlebars, you just slide this latch up and they pull it out, and then the handlebars will break down like that for transport. You're able to adjust the tension on your shocks. Right now it's open to where it'll go up and down, but you could lock it and it's not going to go nowhere. So you have an easier ride this way and you have a more rigid ride this way. You have a 7-speed gear selector right here. You could select all the way down to 1, or you could just press this little button right here and bump it up while you're pedaling and change gears. You have dual front and rear disc brakes. Right here's on the front, this is on the rear right here. And it has brake lights. Whenever you hit your brakes, you have a flashing red light to let people know, hey, we're stopping. Now, this thing, it has a sealed heavy duty electric motor. Now this bike is pedal assist, so it allows you, once you start pedaling, the motor is going to kick in. Now you can change, we're going to go over this in a minute, but up there on the controls, you could change how much pedal assist it helps. It could do no pedal assist, or it could do, you got 1, 2, or 3 different steps. The 1 is the minimal and 3 is maximum, and I'll go over that in just a second. Now this seat lifts up right here, so you have access to your battery. So you could take your battery out to charge it, or you can leave it inside the bike to charge it. Now right here on the battery, you have a power level indicator. You press that button right there, and it'll tell you how full your battery is charged. Now your bike comes with a key, put it in and you turn it on. Now with our key turned on, we're going to press this power button here in the middle for a couple seconds, and then your electronic display will turn on. Right here, it'll let you know how much power you have in the battery. Over here is your pedal assist, lets you know what level pedal assist it's on, then your speedometer, and then your trip down here. So with these buttons here, you got a plus and a minus, and the minus will take you down. That is level 2, level 1, and 0. 0 is no pedal assist. Level 1 is slight pedal assist, medium, and full pedal assist. Now, if you're going 25 miles an hour, it'll display 25 point whatever miles an hour down here. I've been on a 51.1 mile trip, and it was a lot of fun. Now you just press your button again and turn it off, and you can turn your key off, or you can just turn the key off and all of it will turn off. Now right here you have a switch for your lights. Your lights will turn on, your headlights, and then down here is your horn. That's cute. Now when you turn this key, this little safety latch right here that holds the battery in, it retracts to where you can pull that battery out, just like that. Now, like I mentioned earlier, this thing comes with its own 120 volt charging adapter by HeyBike, and it is an XLR end, kind of like if you're used to musical equipment like microphones and stuff like that. This end plugs right into this battery just like that. Now in order to charge your bike, you can take the battery out and charge it, or you can charge it while it's still in the bike. You just flip this little lid right here up, and you take your adapter and you just plug your adapter in just like that. On the back of your charger right here, it tells you that red is charging and green means it is good to go. Now as you can tell, I've put this bike through the paces. I've taken it through some mud, I've taken it into the backwoods, I've taken it on bike trails, I've rode it on blacktop, asphalt, rock roads, gravel roads, dirt roads. I have driven this thing a long ways. But I can highly recommend this thing. It is an extremely awesome bike. And one thing I forgot to mention is that it has the no flat tires. So these big fat tires that it has allows for more grip in these outdoor situations. But if you was to get punctured, it's not going to go completely flat, and you're able to ride back to where you need to get. Use the description in this video to go to their website to find out if there's any current sales going on. HeyBike routinely has sales on all their bikes. They have a ton of different range of bikes that you can use for different price points. They also have a lot of accessories you can use to upgrade these bikes, from baskets to saddlebags. It's just tons of stuff. Now with this bike, like I mentioned before, you can get up to 47 miles on one charge, and this depends on how flat the surface is. I did a couple bike rides and I have a lot of hills here, and I got 35 miles out of one charge before I had to recharge the battery. But if your battery dies, you can always just pedal your bike back. The only thing that's missing out of this that I wish it had was some way to charge the battery while you're pedaling. Other than that, the HeyBike Mars is an amazing bike, and it's a great value, and it's worth every penny. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and share it. Leave me a comment below. Let me know if you ever seen one, used one, or whatever. I'll see you next time. God bless you.